All right, I picked out this clip because I thought it would be a good look at a sugar front. Now, sugar front to me means we're stacking the A gaps. We got a linebacker in each of the A gaps. We've got 4 down, even if these guys don't actually have their hand down. They're lined up where a defensive end would be. So we've got 6 all the way across the front. And that, to me, I call a sugar look. I think most teams call it that. It just means we're stacking the A gaps. Now, if there's no one to the overhang side, he is also potential to go off the edge as well. Looking at the coverage behind it, it looks clearly like this guy is man right here, right? And it looks like over here we're getting a cover 3 look. Looks like he's going to be in the middle. He's on the outside third. And then we have some sort of match on the inside here with those two, right? So it makes me think we're getting 3 to this side, 1 to that side. So I would call this 3 lock, right? We're going to split field coverage. He doesn't need to play off if there's only one receiver here. And that's what we get, right? So we get 6 guys across the front. And if we run through the play quickly, we can see we do get cover 3 to this side, and we just get a lock to that side, right? So it is 3 lock. Now, what's happening on a sugar front is realistically, they're showing potential pressure with 6, even potentially a 7th in this case, to try to force the offensive line to slide one way or the other. But they're not likely to bring all 6 or 7 guys. And you can see here they bail with these 2. And they bring 3 from this side. So what they're trying to do is tell the offensive line, hey, slide this way, please. And now they're going to bring 3 from this side and bail out there and there, right? Hopefully eliminate the center from being able to help, and now they can play 3-on-2, right? Or some variation thereof, right? They're trying to show 6 or 7, then only bring 4 or 5 so they can play more conventional coverages behind it and hopefully confuse the offensive line. So that's the first layer to this. The second layer to this is looking at what is Jared Goff's reaction here. Well, he knows he's got a sugar front, so the ball's going to come out reasonably quick. He's expecting pressure. And to the far side, it looks like he's matched up in man. So he's basically just going to say, I'm just going to take my man throw, and he's going to complete it, for a nice profit right there. Okay, that's not a bad decision. Now, the last layer to me that's interesting here is what's become more common in the NFL is this running back stepping up right in the A gap. Right, normally we would expect the running back to be there and step up in his protection. What a lot of teams have started doing with the running back when they get these walk-ups is instead of giving this guy a free hit and a 5-yard head start before there's contact in the protection, he says, just line up right in the A gap so that if you do end up having to hit someone, you're right there to take it. So you can see him, he makes that block in the A gap, and this allows the offensive line to slide 1, 2, 3 to this side, 1, 2, 3 to that side, and in their 6-man protection, they now feel very safe, right? They feel comfortable on this 6-man protection. So even though they overload to this side, not really an overload, but they bring 3 to a side, they didn't have to worry about which side the center was sliding to because they knew the back was going to be able to pick up the other way, and he wasn't going to have to do it from distance, right? If you were going to block a blitzing linebacker, you wouldn't want to give him a 7-yard head start. You'd want to be right in front of him so the contact is close. That's what the running back and the Rams are accomplishing right now is by sticking the running back right in the A gap, it's very easy for him to pick up that protection. Right, so to this side, we get some form of 3, whether you would call it match or catch or whatever it is. Over here, we get the lock. We got the sugar front where they bring 5 from the weak side. And then they have the Rams do a good job in their protection, picking up the sugar front and stepping up the back into the A gap. And Jared Goff takes his one-on-one matchup, which is a perfectly reasonable thing for him to do given the circumstances. Again, we can see the back stepped up here in the A gap. And bang, he just takes it. Very easy for the Rams. The nice side, the other thing that's nice about this double slide here is that it means that it's very easy for the offensive line to pick up stunts and blitzes. Because on the zone side, that's easy. On the man side, it's a little bit hard. Well, right now, you've got 2 zone sides because you've got 2 A-gap blockers, so you can slide to both sides, A, B, C. You don't have an issue. So you watch here, this guy bails out, and they late stunt this guy coming across, and it's no issue for the offensive line whatsoever. They got hats on hats, hat, and they end up with a double here because of what he's doing. That's easy to do, right? So then bang, ball comes out, nice completion, great throw, big play against man coverage. But that's a sugar front, and this is how one way to protect against that sugar front.